Well, hey y'all, I'm gonna talk today about retrohaling. Smoking in my Missouri Meerschaum Great Dane spindle pipe, corncob pipe. This is an awesome smoker. Got the long Danish stem on it, nice and thick walls. I like that in a corncob pipe. Inside, got Cornell and Deal's Blockade Runner. This is a rum-soaked, straight Virginia crumble cake. I've got a video review on this blend. You can check that out if you'd like to. It's on the playlist on my channel under Pot Tobacco Reviews. So retrohaling, all it is taking the smoke and going from your mouth up through your nasal cavity and out your nose. That's it. And I do it a lot. Look like this. It's real easy. It's actually a mechanic. It's a mechanic retrohale. To retrohale, it's actually like a verb. It's an action. That's all it is. It's a mechanic that goes along with pipe smoking, just like puffing and tamping, and swirling the smoke around and slowly letting the smoke out. All these things that you do that go along with pipe smoking. Retrohaling is just another part of it. It's another mechanic. It's sort of similar to, most people know about this. If you've ever had like water or milk or something and it kind of go shooting out your nose, either because you laugh, or if you ever had water shoot out your nose if you're in the pool playing or something, or if you cough, or most of the time, like if you laugh, somebody says something real funny and you laugh and you're drinking and it goes out your nose. It's sort of similar to that. I feel like it's one of the most enjoyable ways to taste the tobacco. I mean, of course you taste it in your mouth, you taste it with your tongue and your taste buds and things, and that's great. But you get another layer and depth of flavor on the retrohale. And I guess the reason for that is because a lot of the way that we taste has to do with our smell. One thing you can do is like hold your nose and try to eat something like tastes like vanilla, or something really strong. Hold your nose and eat it, and supposedly you won't be able to taste it as good, because our nose has a lot to do with our taste. It all works together. And I would say that's true because with tobacco, you just get a whole nother layer of taste when it comes out your mouth, or from your mouth down through your nose. So how do you do it? It's not hard. I'll puff, I'll get the smoke in my mouth. I'll hold it there. I'll keep my, so first thing you can do, first step to trying it, an easy way to try it is to just get the smoke in your mouth, keep your mouth closed, and breathe out your nose. And some of it's naturally going to be pulled from your mouth up through your nasal cavity with your breath and come out, you know, and that's how you can start. And then when you're ready, you can take the back of your tongue with your mouth closed and the smoke in your mouth, sort of take the back of your tongue and force that smoke up toward your, you know, your nasal cavities, and maybe sort of breathe out at the same time, and it'll go. And that's how you do it. Now it might burn. Some people find retrohaling to be not enjoyable, and so they don't do it, but I've always liked it. So it looks like this. Pull the smoke in, leave your mouth closed, and breathe out. Very nice. There's a little bit of a tingle there. This is a straight Virginia blend, so it's nice and easy on the retrohale. Some tobaccos can be stronger on the retrohale as far as the burn than others. Like if you get I think Perique can give you quite a burn on the retrohale. It's sort of similar to, if you've ever smoked cigarettes, sort of that punch that you get in your lungs. There's like a physical sort of punch that you feel in your lungs when you inhale a cigarette. In your lungs, you feel it down in here. And it's sort of similar to that. To me, I get that same kind of punch up here when I do the retrohale. So that's how you do it. Smoke in your mouth, breathe out, sort of push with the back of your tongue, push the smoke up and out your nose. And you can do it slowly. You can start slow, you know. Very nice. I retrohale with every bowl I smoke, with every tobacco I smoke. Now, I don't retrohale with every puff. And that leads me to say that retrohaling can speed up your nicotine intake. And that, I have found that to be very true. Some blends that are higher in nicotine, I can't retrohale them as much as I'd like to. And this one here, I'm doing a lot of retrohaling for this presentation, but as soon as I get done, I'm gonna slow down, because this blend can be one that can get kind of strong. So I can't retrohale it too much. But yes, the nicotine definitely shoots to your system quicker with every retrohale. And I have had some blends lay me out because I was having such a good time. It was so enjoyable, and the tobacco tasted so good. I just kept retrohaling, and it caught up with me. So just something to be aware of. Retrohaling can get you the nicotine quicker and stronger, maybe. It does burn when you retrohale, especially with certain blends. There's going to be you're going to have a physical tingling feeling up there, but it's something, to me, it's enjoyable. As long as I don't retrohale too big of a puff. If you get a giant puff and try to push the whole mouthful of smoke through your nose, it's gonna be too much. It can make you cough. It can make it sort of sting. So you want to make sure you don't get too big a puff. When you're ready to do a retrohale, just get a nice, easy pull, sort of, you know, a nice, moderate mouthful, and take some of it out your nose, and then hold some of it in your mouth and let some of it go out your mouth at the end. You don't have to push it all out your nose at one time. Once you figure out how to do it, it's very relaxing, and you'll figure out the rhythm that you want to do it, and you'll get that mechanic down, and you can do it slowly, and it just adds another facet to your pipe smoking experience. Some blends are stronger than others on the retrohale. Some blends you won't retrohale them, but a couple of times, handful of times throughout the whole bowl because of the burn, number one, and number two, probably the nicotine. I'm a nicotine lightweight, so it doesn't take much for me. But I do love to retrohale. People do it with cigarettes all the time. I know when I was little, my grandma used to smoke cigarettes, and I would just be watching her. I remember when I was real little, I'd see her light her cigarette, and her first puff would go out her nose. With just about every cigarette, that was just one of her habits. She would light it, and first puff out her nose. And same thing, what that's doing is that's shooting the nicotine even quicker to your brain. And it's also enjoyable. You feel that sort of burn. To me, retrohaling is an integral part of pipe smoking. Without it, you will miss some of the depths of flavor. So what am I tasting on the retrohale? This is a rum-soaked, really hay-like tasting Virginia. So when I puff on it, I get hay, get a little earth, get plenty of rum, some alcohol, some nice spice from, I think, the rum, like a alcoholic spice. Now I get all that just in my mouth. So now what do I get on the retrohale? Let's see. So on the retrohale, I get all those flavors, but it's enhanced. It's taken to another level. I taste them even more. It's like they're deeper. I also get like almost like a barnyard, from hay to grass sort of taste that I didn't get, the first time. Let's go one more and see. All right, here we go. Yeah, I get more of a like a earthy, barnyardy, grassy tone, and I also get more of a tobacco taste on the retrohale. I taste like a natural tobacco that flavor that's good. That I wouldn't say I was getting every puff in my mouth. So very nice, very nice. Like I say, it just adds another enjoyable layer to your pipe smoking experience, to the flavor, the taste. And if you're after this, like I say, it does speed up the nicotine for you. It kind of helps that nicotine punch you a little quicker, a little harder. It's not hard to do. It is going to burn a little bit, but like I said, I think that's just natural. That's just part of it. If you can sort of get past that, if it's not too uncomfortable for you, it's very rewarding. Yep, give it a try. Try it with different blends. Try it with different pipes. Try it at different speeds. Try it with different cadences. Just kind of see how you like it. Well, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to drop a comment. If you like the Retrohail, drop a comment on what you think about it. I'd be glad to hear everybody's thoughts, pot smokers, on Retrohaling. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like this content if you dig it. We'll see y'all next time.